This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
Indulge me.
Through the pieces, being someone else in places that no longer exist. That's where you'll find me, searching in the land of the dead.
We mixed, we loaded it, we edited it.
Sometimes we get so deep into conversation that we have separate segments worthy of their own place in the sun.
Here is a reshuffled mini episode.
The awesome video game that Westwood Studios made. I love that video game.
It's like almost like a point-and-click adventure, but
yeah,
with graphics.
That sounds like a good beginning point, because, I mean, that was 97, so, you know, almost more than 15 years after the movie, and that was keeping the fandom alive in the comic book pre-internet age.
Yeah, I actually played that. It was a PC game.
And you played as, like, a different detective, I think, so it kind of expanded that kind of... It wasn't an RPG, but it was kind of like a world expansion kind of.
Yeah, and we got to do the whole enhanced thing with the photograph or something.
Oh, sweet.
I think I remember that was part of the game.
It was.
And did it at least have more cantina scenes like Star Wars, or was it more just going around the streets?
Oh, I haven't played it in 20 years. I couldn't say.
It's set in the same year as the original Blade Runner is set. And you play a detective named Ray McCoy, and he's solving a mystery involving all these animals, these android animals that are being brutally killed. And it goes into these replicants who are killing them off and doing other things. He's trying to solve the mystery of this, and it brings back the original voice actors of Sean Yun and Joe Turkel are in this as well. And Westwood Studios, now this is at the beginning of when 3D video games was becoming a big thing. And what Westwood Studios did is that they applied a 2D approach to it as well. So it wasn't all 3D, it was a mixture of like 2D and 3D. And the set design for this game was very cool. The composer...
It was set in 2019.
Yeah, 2018.
History repeats itself.
It does sometimes. Oh.
Someone was paying attention.
Being the fact that the people who were making the game, like the composer of the game, could not get the original Vangelis score, he had to just learn it by ear. And it's a really great score. It's got some great atmosphere. But yeah, it's overall, it feels like you are in Blade Runner of the 80s game. So
for
yeah, it's very
CD-ROM. That's great.
It's like a Telltale game. Like
yeah,
you know,
was it?
The story was so rich and just.
I always saw sometimes just some sites reselling it and everything, and I never got the chance. Unfortunately, was it like a typical CD-ROM where the actors would interact with you and it was kind of timed.
Yeah, but not like a Red Alert type actors.
Not beginning level. Okay.
Not like FML, FMV.
Yeah, Westwood Studios. I have not heard that name in forever. That was a big Vegas place, and I know Electronic Arts acquired it, I think. In 03. Or no, they acquired it in 92, and then it stopped producing in 03. That's when it was. But,
Yeah.
As they're wont to do.
Did you get to fly in the space
spinner?
cars?
Yeah, you did. But you don't get to like fly the spinners. The spinners just teach you from location to location. So you just click on, I want to go to the Trailer Corporation.
And you just have a full transition.
It's like a point-and-click adventure game. Like there's not a lot of, but it doesn't feel like it, you know.
Okay.
So
you get to do like real detective work, and based on the clues you find and the way you interact with the suspects, it'll have a different ending. So you can play the game multiple times, and it'll have like different endings. So
sweet.
The people in the game that you interact with, they will change each gameplay. So at one gameplay, the replicants, and then other gameplays, they're not. So you don't know exactly what you'll get at the end when you
There we
solve the
go,
mystery.
man.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a game.
Yeah. No.
It's too bad they don't have a more updated version of that.
I think they do.
They do?
I was looking at there's like some updated thing for like PS5 or some shit.
Okay. Well, very slick.
It's like 50
Wasn't
bucks.
that the game? Was that the game that was teased in Blade Runner 2049 on the Blu-ray?
When is that coming out? I saw that trailer too, and I'm like, yeah, that would be very cool, but I just never heard anything about it.
2033 Labyrinth is the upcoming one.
Oh, I thought you meant I had to wait till 2033 before I play the game.
That would be ironic.
You know?
It's called Labyrinth, so there you go.
Bungie's going to put it out, so we know it'll be then by then. You know.
Oh, this one says Alcon Interactive. Wow.
Okay.
Shoot. I think the one you're thinking of, Will, is Rogue. There's like for the iOS. Then there was Revelations for 2018.
Maybe that's it.
They did an Oh, wow. They're the ones behind the Expanse video game. Holy shit. It all comes together. All right. It's all part of the same studio.
Oh, crap. Man. I need to get a PS5 now.
For what little time we got to get all these other gadgets. Oh man, that's a great dissect.
We'll return after these messages.
Hey, it's Brent Pope, the host of Breakfast with Brent Pope. You've seen me on some of your favorite TV shows saying things like, "Give it up, Jimmy. You got to sink this putt to win." On Breakfast with Brent Pope, I sit down with guests from the entertainment world, and we do it all over breakfast. Or should I say Brentfast? Every week on Brentfast, you get inside Hollywood info and tips, great breakfast recs and foodie debates. Most of all, you get the most delightful 30 minutes of your week. So dig in. It's Brentfast time. Listen at Brentfast.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever fine podcasts are found.
Welcome to the Better Call Daddy Show, the #1 podcast where we admit, no matter what happens, Daddy has the advice we need to fix our problems.
Introducing my dad, Mr. Wayne Friedman.
That was good. It would be nice if you could also sing a song.
What would the song be?
You love Paris in the springtime. I just made up some words to it.
I love Rena in the springtime. I love Rena in the fall.
That's right. That's good enough.
What I do is interview people of interest, share it with my dad, and get my dad's advice. My dad is my hero. Nobody's got my daddy.
Oh boy, let's go to Grandpa.
You like to be a little rebel. I tried to rein you in. I have a daughter named Rena that acts just like I did. She's got a son that is not only just like me, but it's just like her.
I'm your host, Rena Friedman Watts.
Invite your friends, subscribe, and I'm excited to take this journey with you.
Let's dive in.
She was teasing this guy with this sword, and she accidentally cut his dick.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
And then he started to enjoy it.
I started going down the phone sex rabbit hole. you've got the wankers, and they jerk off in 5 seconds and then they're done because A, they don't want to spend money, and B, they're quick.
My stepfather had mania. If I'm yelling at one of my kids, that fear, that rigid fear.
Mom even said to me, I hope you have a kid just like you.
There are lots of people that are being bought and sold right now for profit.
If you think you're going to kill yourself, shut up and kill yourself. If you're not going to kill yourself, then shut up, smarten up, and it's all on you. The bullshit has to end.
Wow.
When I was 11 years old, I was raped and molested over the course of a year.
What Jeffrey Epstein had was a sickness inside of him.
I am Evan Castrilli Carmichael. I could do anything that I believe that I can.
I'm so excited too. Let's go.
Next on Better Call Daddy with my mom and my grandpa.
Stay tuned.
The Jacked Up Review Show podcast is honored to be part of the Blind Knowledge Podcast Network. Join anytime, talk the talk, and enjoy yourselves. There's something enlightening for everyone with this crowd of cool cats. Check them out.
Follow us on the web on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The podcast is available on Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Apple, and anywhere else podcasts are available. Feel free to review our show and leave comments on any of those sites. Thanks a million for listening.
It's a Jacked Up Review Show.